Every shark attack survival move sounds simple until the water around you suddenly feels too quiet. Most people imagine the danger as one dramatic bite, but the real danger often starts earlier, when panic makes you splash, turn away, or swim like prey before the shark even decides what you are. Some moves can help you look less vulnerable, some can buy you distance, and some only matter if the encounter turns into direct contact. And the last one is the part people forget, because surviving the bite is not the same as surviving what happens after it. Stay calm. The first way to survive is also the hardest one, because every part of your body will want to panic the moment you realize a shark is close. But panic changes how you move, and in the water, frantic movement can make you look injured, weak, or easy to investigate. Staying calm does not mean pretending nothing is happening, it means keeping enough control to think before you move. If you thrash, scream, and lose direction, you may turn a dangerous encounter into something even harder to manage. A calm body gives you a better chance to watch the shark, choose your next move, and avoid acting like the exact thing predators are built to notice. Don't splash. Splashing feels natural when fear hits, but in the ocean, chaotic movement can make you look more like wounded prey than a person trying to survive. A shark may not understand what you are, and wild splashing can make the situation more interesting instead of pushing it away. This is why the worst move is to kick hard, slap the water, and swim in a straight panic toward shore while losing track of the shark. You may feel faster, but you are also louder, messier, and easier to notice. Move with control, keep your limbs close, and save your energy for the moment when leaving the water is actually possible. The less you look like something injured, the less reason the shark has to keep investigating. Keep eye contact. A shark is more likely to approach from a blind spot, so losing sight of it can make the encounter more dangerous. Keep your eyes on the shark, turn your body with it, and do not let it circle behind you if you can avoid it. This does not mean staring like you are challenging it, it means showing that you are aware, alert, and not an easy target. The mistake is looking away too soon, because the moment you focus only on the shore, the boat, or your fear, you may stop tracking the real danger. If the shark keeps circling, keep rotating slowly and make yourself harder to surprise. In the water, awareness can be protection, because predators are far more dangerous when they think you do not see them. Back away slowly. Once you know where the shark is, your next goal is to leave its space without moving like something trying to escape. Back away with slow, controlled movements, keeping your body facing the shark as much as possible. The dangerous mistake is turning around and swimming hard, because that can make you look less aware and more vulnerable. If there is a boat, shore, reef, or group of people nearby, move toward it without losing track of the shark. This is not about speed, because speed and panic can turn into splashing, noise, and bad decisions. The safest retreat is the one that keeps you calm, keeps the shark in sight, and brings you closer to a real way out. Use an object. If the shark keeps coming closer, put something between your body and its mouth before the encounter turns into contact. A surfboard, camera, paddle, fishing gear, or even a floating object can become a barrier that makes you harder to bite directly. The mistake is trying to push the shark away with your bare hands too early, because that brings your arms closer to the most dangerous part of its body. An object gives you distance, and in the water, even a small amount of distance can matter. If the shark bumps, circles, or tests you, keep the object in front of you and use it to redirect the contact instead of reaching out blindly. The goal is not to fight the shark, it is to make your body the hardest thing for it to reach. Hit sensitive areas. If the shark makes direct contact and you cannot get away, this is when fighting back becomes survival instead of panic. Aim for the most sensitive areas, like the eyes, gills, or snout, because those are the places most likely to make the shark release or pull away. The mistake is hitting anywhere you can, because striking the body may do very little against an animal built from muscle, speed, and power. You are not trying to overpower the shark, you are trying to create one moment of shock that gives you a chance to escape. Use your fists, elbows, knees, feet, or any object you still have between you and the animal. At this point, hesitation can cost you, because once contact happens, your goal is to break it as fast as possible. Get out of the water. The moment you have a safe opening, getting out of the water becomes more important than doing anything else. A shark encounter can change quickly, and the longer you stay in the water, the more chances there are for the animal to return, circle again, or test you from another angle. The mistake is trying to swim away in panic before you know where the shark is, because that can make you splash, lose control, and move straight into more danger. But if a boat, shore, dock, reef, or group of people is within reach, move toward it with controlled urgency and keep watching the water around you. Do not celebrate too early, because being close to safety is not the same as being safe. The encounter only starts ending when your body is fully out of the water and the shark no longer has access to you. Stop the bleeding. Getting out of the water does not mean the danger is over, because after a shark bite, blood loss can become the next life-threatening problem. Apply direct pressure to the wound immediately using a towel, clothing, bandage, or your hands if there is nothing else available. The mistake is focusing only on the shock of what happened, because the body can lose blood fast while everyone is still trying to process the attack. Keep pressure on the injury, keep the person as still as possible, and get emergency medical help moving toward them right away. If the bleeding is severe, every second matters, because surviving the shark is only the first half of surviving the attack. The final goal is not just to reach land, it is to stay alive long enough for real medical care to take over. A shark attack is not survived by panic, speed, or trying to overpower the animal. It is survived by control. Stay calm, avoid splashing, keep the shark in sight, move away carefully, use whatever object you have, fight back only when contact happens, get out of the water, and stop the bleeding fast. If this video helped, leave a like, subscribe, share it with someone who spends time in the ocean, and comment which survival move would be the hardest to remember in real life.